Splendid. Here we are, apparently in a black and white iMeditate Mindful Monday meditation session, and our usual Monday gathering where we share some time together, share some meditations together, learn something new, because it's always nice to learn a little something new, and not too much new, because otherwise you tend not to do it. Whereas if you just have one thing a week that you can just explore and practice, the bits you enjoy that really work for you, you can hang on to, and the other bits you can hang on to and persevere with, because that's what practice is about. So just in case anyone's watching this that hasn't joined us before, there's nothing we're going to ask you to do that you can't do already. In fact, you were born with the ability to do. Focus, relax, and breathe, all of which are pretty standard human activities. And if you're sitting for any of these, make sure you're sitting comfortably, that you're not round-shouldered and scrunched up, just because it restricts your breathing, and obviously breathing's kind of important. And the same if you're sat. I think everybody's sat up today, but if you're in bed watching this in the future, don't have your head like that on a pillow, because again you're restricting your breathing, and actually after a while it's not comfortable. And yeah, in the sessions I may, depending, ask you to picture and imagine stuff. All I'm asking you to do is think about it. Don't worry if you can't visualize, if you can't see things like a movie in your head. If I ask you to think of a pink giraffe climbing a ladder, some of you might see that image in your mind, others might just go, well, that's a strange thing to say. But you know what I'm talking about, and to know what I'm talking about, a part of your mind has to picture it. And so therefore you are visualizing. It's just some of us have a filter that stopped that bleeding through into more conscious awareness. So yeah, just relax, enjoy with it, and get the most out of today's session. So we'll begin. We'll start with our first shorter meditation, which is just a general relax, putting the rest of the day behind us. Although I hope everyone had a good day. And then we move into the teaching section, and we'll finish with our loving kindness meditation. So let's have a fidget. Let's get comfortable. And we'll begin, as we always begin, by taking 3 deep, wonderful breaths together. And you may choose to close your eyes, relax, and feel good on the first breath, or you may wait until the 3rd breath before you close your eyes, relax, and feel good. But whenever you choose to close your eyes, relax, feel good, I know you can get the most out of this session today. So let's take a deep breath in. Hold it and breathe out. Taking a second deep breath in. Hold it and breathe out. Taking a 3rd wonderful deep breath in. Hold it and just breathing out. If you've not done so already, allowing your eyes to close as you continue to breathe, returning to your natural rhythm, and relax with every breath, with every moment. There's nothing else to do, just relax. And the more you relax, the better you can feel, and the better you feel, the more you can relax with each section of this wonderful session we're sharing today. And just tell yourself, I am going to relax. I'm going to meditate. Everyday thoughts will not distract me. Everyday sounds will not disturb me. It all just helps me relax and go deeper. And I wonder, as you're breathing and relaxing, and just how deep you can go today. So just follow your breath for a moment. Following the breath all the way in, and breathe into the pit of the stomach. Imagine you're breathing into the pit of the stomach. This encourages the body to take a fuller, deeper breath. Follow the air all the way in, up through the nostrils and down into the stomach. then all the way back out again. And I'm going to invite you in a moment to just allow a word to come to mind. This is a word that captures kind of that which you look for when you're meditating or relaxing. So it could be relaxed, or it might be inner peace, or calm, or bliss. It could be connection, it could be oneness, a positive word that captures a feeling. And with that word in mind, just gently repeat it in your mind on the in-breath and the out-breath. And as you're repeating that and you're listening to my voice and continuing to relax, I wonder what images, sounds, memories come to mind as you repeat that word. And just choose one of those images, one of those thoughts, and just step into it. Be in that place that you were. Be in that image in your mind. Hear the things you hear, see the things you see. And I don't know where you begin to notice that now first. That part of you that physically responds to that word and all that it means. Maybe it's a toe or a foot. Maybe an elbow or a knee, maybe a shoulder, or in a certain rib. Even at the back of your head or the tip of your nose. Wherever it is, you begin to notice that feeling related to your word now. Just observe it. And as you pay attention to that sensation, that feeling, notice how it can begin to grow, to spread with every breath. Breathing in energy that allows that feeling and sensation to begin to expand within you. So if it's in a foot, maybe it spreads up the leg, or if it's in a shoulder, it moves down into the torso. Wherever you begin to notice that now, expanding, just allow whatever that is to continue, that allows you to experience whatever that word is now in this time. And I wonder how you can experience more of that now. Allowing that feeling to spin and flow within you. Just imagine a you who can experience 10 times more, whatever that is, 10 times the peace, the calm, the bliss, the joy, whatever that is, that word. Just imagine and picture that you experiencing even more of that feeling now. And then step into that you. Try that you on. See what that you sees, hear what that you hears, and sense and feel that stronger sense of whatever that feeling is for you now. And then as you relax more and breathe, just begin to allow yourself, your mind, to drift. And whilst your mind drifts, it can begin to discover, your inner self can begin to discover new and better ways of experiencing more of that in your life each and every day, and to enjoy doing so. And even if you may not be aware of how yet consciously, your inner self and your unconscious mind can explore the possibilities that allow you to discover even more of that feeling in all that you do. That's right. And then, when you're ready to return back with even more of that, whatever that word was that you chose, maybe it's more peace, more calm, more joy, more bliss. Whenever you're ready now to return back with more of that, just gently start to bring yourself back to this time and this place. And when you're ready to begin to discover even more of whatever that was you chose in everyday life, then and only then you can open your eyes. Be here now, open and ready to explore the learning part of today's session. And then when you're fully back, you can open your eyes, have a fidget. Be here now. See everyone just coming back there. You don't have to, because we're still only, we're going through the sessions. You don't have to be fully like zing when you come back. It's nice to, what they call fractionate that. So each time you do a bit, you go a little bit deeper. So today we're going to look at a new mudra, and this is it's a wonderful mantra actually, and it promotes clear and deep perception. In fact, when practiced regularly, it is said that it invokes and awakens a sense of wonder within us, taking our worlds from seeming everyday and dull and normal and black and white, and helping us to see all that is amazing. And when you think about it now, we live as part of this amazing mystery. I mean, science puts out that it's uncovering the mysteries, but actually what we really know about life and the universe is just a small Small little bit. I mean, at the end of the day, our human bodies are mostly empty space full of vibrating energy. I mean, just that in itself is difficult enough to comprehend. But this mudra helps us see that mystery, see that wonder, kind of awakens us to that splendor of existence again. And it's really recommended, if you can do with this one, if you can visit either a sacred site or a specific religious site, or even just somewhere in nature that's just quite profound and beautiful for you, and to practice this mudra in that place, to really open yourself up and feel and sense that part of the mystery. Because whatever that mystery of the universe is, we are a part of it. If we weren't part of the universe, part of the mystery, we'd be able to step outside of it. You know, I'm not part of this house, so I can leave it. If I was part of it, I wouldn't be able to leave it. We're part of the universe. We can't step outside of the mystery. And this mudra, the Vismaya mudra, enables you to awaken more to that wonder in each and every day. And you'll be delighted to know, as far as the hand positions goes, it's relatively easy as well. So let me demonstrate it. We are basically thumb and middle finger together. Then your index fingers, if I turn slightly, your index finger on each hand touches roughly on the joint of the thumb. That's about as, it's almost like a double OK sign. Yeah, that's it. Just on the joint of each one, like that. And you can either hold them like that, which I know is a bit stereotypical, kind of cliched meditation position, or you can rest them down on the arms of a chair or on your lap somewhere comfortable. And so, as we have been doing, let's spend a little time, just simple meditation practice, just focusing on the in and out of your breath whilst holding that mudra. And what I would recommend is, just as you close your eyes and go into this, just make a note of how you feel at the beginning of the session. And then when we've done about 5 minutes with this, just following the breath and holding that mudra, just notice then how you're feeling at the end of it. Because when we do our meditation practices, it's always good to kind of know how you feel at the beginning and how you feel at the end of that particular practice. But you should never compare day to day, because our heads are always in a different place from day to day. So some days you might be super relaxed anyway, so you feel amazing after your meditation. Other days you might be quite stressed, and you get rid of a lot of that stress through your meditation, and actually have gained more benefit than the day that you felt amazing, because that day wasn't stressed. So, you know, it's easy to get to the top of the hill when you're almost at the top of it, is it not? Whereas some days you might get 3/4 of the way up the hill, and that's actually the greater journey. So, resuming the hand position. Fingers, the two smaller ring finger and little finger, kind of extended, but not to the point where it's uncomfortable. Just resting them either on your hands or holding that up. Let's take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, if you've not done so already, just close your eyes. Just begin to follow your breath. In fact, imagine you're breathing all the way down into the tips of your toes. Nice, slow, steady breathing. And just follow that breath all the way in, all the way out. And just say to yourself, My life is encompassed within the great secret of the universe. My life is encompassed within the great secret of the universe. And I open my eyes to the wonder and splendor of it all. And continue on. That's right, doing great. Continue on. When we see the world through the eyes of wonder, things seem more splendid, more magnificent. The colours brighter, the sky vaster, the oceans more majestic, the mountains more splendid. The Celtic tradition, they talk about living in the awareness of the presence of God. And when we see through eyes of wonder, we see that wonderful magic, that divine essence of all that is. My life is encompassed within the great secret of the universe. And every day, I choose to see that world through the eyes of wonder. That's right. And just gently and slowly bring yourself back. Be here, be now, when you're ready to open those eyes with a new sense of wonder now. Then and only then, just allow them to open. Be present, be back in this place, this time, this space, ready to continue. That's it. Fabulous. Wonderful and very relaxing from Caroline as well. And with these mudras, it's recommended with any of them, you do anything from like a minimum of 5 minutes. And the beauty of a lot of these is you can do them anywhere. It's like last week's, I went walking. When did I go walking? Friday or Saturday? I think it was Saturday. And I pretty well did the whole walk holding last week's mudra, because it's meant to help with the old weight loss. So I thought, well, if I'm out walking and I'm holding the mudra as well, that's signaling the body's energy to do that thing. So I went with it, and I have to say, I've lost 9 kilos. I was from 90 down to almost 80 now, so well, just below 90. So that was pleasing. Yeah, I'm good. I mean, yoga I'm not saying it's just the mudra. I'll be honest. It's the yoga every morning as well, and watching what I'm eating, and all the other stuff. But it's all helps. It all works. Helps you keep the mindset, if nothing else. So that's worth its weight. So let's move into our loving kindness meditation. We do this every week because it's just a wonderful and beautiful meditation to do. It's very healing. It's very transformative. And I know some of you have had experiences of the benefits of this. Deborah, who's not with us, completely changed the atmosphere for her at work after doing it with us the other week, a couple of weeks back. So that's a really cool thing. And we do loving kindness meditation because it helps develop compassion for ourselves, and it helps develop compassion for others. And that's, being kind to ourselves, being kind to others. It's not always easy, but the more we work on it, the more we develop it, the better our lives become, and it ripples out. We become an example, and other people kind of will follow. And so let's get into this. Have a fidget again, get comfortable. We'll do 3 deep breaths again, because 3 is a good number. So let's take a deep breath in together, breathing in, hold it, and relax. Taking a second deep breath in, for all those iMeditate members who can't be here tonight. Just breathing out, relaxing. And a third wonderful deep breath in. Just holding it and letting go and relax. Just return to your natural breath again. Just spend a few moments just, again, breathing. Imagine you're breathing into the toes. And as you're breathing, as you're listening to this, I invite you to begin to become aware of a sense of kindness for yourself. Maybe there's an aspect of your life where you're giving yourself a bit of a hard time, or an aspect of yourself that you're kind of not so happy with at the moment. Just think of that aspect or that part of your life and send that kindness and that love into that aspect or area of your life. Allow that sense of kindness, loving kindness, to spin and flow within you, becoming stronger as it does so. Continue to send and fill that aspect of your life, that aspect of yourself, with that kindness, however you do that now. That's right. And now imagine someone who you like, a friend, somebody who you love, a family member, someone who you care for. Just imagine them in that room with you. And I don't know how you begin to start sending them that kindness, that loving kindness now. But whatever that is, however you do that now, just allow that to continue and start sending that loving kindness to that person. That's right. Imagine that person leaving, that blessing of kindness going with them. And now picture somebody who's an acquaintance, you're kind of neutral with them. You don't dislike them. You don't know them well enough to like them. Could be somebody that serves you in a shop or a cafe. You kind of say hello to. Just picture them there with you, and again send that kindness, that loving kindness from yourself to that person. However you do that now. Just imagine that person leaving the room, taking that blessing with them. And now imagine somebody who's been challenging for you, either in the present or in the past. For whatever reason, have found difficult. There's been a heated exchange of some descript. Just send that kindness, that loving kindness to them. Just allowing that loving kindness to ease and flow from you to them. That's right. And now think of this amazing world upon which we live in, and upon all people, all existences. Just allow that loving kindness to flow out from you to the world. See yourself as a radiant beacon, shining that loving kindness out to all people, all creatures, all existences. Then finally, just picture everyone here in this group today. And those people who can't be here, Donna and Anne. Just see that circle of light, sending that kindness out to each and every one. Just take that sense of loving kindness within you. When you're ready to return, to carry that within you for yourself and for others, out into the world like a beacon of light in all that you do. Then you can begin to return now, just in your own time, your own space. And once you're back here now, just sit for a while with that feeling. Eyes open, back here, back now. That's right. When you're feeling ready, just take a move, have a stretch. Bringing all that lovely good feelings back in.